You don't have autofocus on, do you?
Yeah. Yo, what up? Welcome back to another tutorial. Here I'll be demonstrating how I perform this drop fade step by step, only using 2 guards. The first step I'm going to be taking is putting in my initial ball line. This line has to be pretty neat because we're going to pretty much base all of our guidelines from this line. So try to take your time on it. Don't rush it. Try to make it straight and consistent as possible. Since we are doing a drop fade, I'm going to dip the line a little bit towards the back of the head just to give that drop effect. As soon as we're done with that, I go in with the foil shaver just to give it a clean finish. This is going to make the fade pop. The first guard I'm using here is the 1.5 guard. I'm going in with the lever all the way closed, and I'm going up about 2 fingers high, just following that same line that we created. Try to keep this as consistent as possible. This is going to be a 3-step guideline. So the first step is close. Now we're going to open the lever halfway and go up about 1/4 inch. And we're flicking out as we're doing this. And the third step to this guideline is opening the lever all the way and flicking out the rest of that line, going up just another 1/4 inch. What we're doing here is just following the shape of his head. We're not trying to dig into the bulk, kind of just graze off of it.
Your love is what I need.
We're going to take that guard off and go up about a finger's width or just half of the line that we created, and we're going to follow that ball line that we did at the beginning. And I go through it, probably 2 or 3 times just to make sure that everything is even in that space. Now I'm going to put on my 0.5 guard. We're going to do the same 3-step technique that we were doing with the 1.5 guard. With the lever all the way closed, going up about 1/4 inch. I'm going to open the lever halfway, go up another 1/4 inch. And finally, once we get to the third step, with the lever all the way open, I'm flicking out. So the higher I'm going, the less pressure I'm applying and the more I'm flicking out. Once I complete all 3 steps with that guard, I go back and just make sure that everything is blending consistently. So I just go back and touch up my work.
Your love is what I need.
Lastly, I'm taking the guard off and going in with the lever all the way closed, and we're going to attack that last line. Here you want to try to be a little bit more careful because there is less room for error. But we're going to follow the same 3-step technique, just with no guards. You'll see once you get to the lever halfway open, it'll already start blending in. And once we get to the lever all the way open, I try to use maybe just the corner of the blade so I can be more careful and target the area that I'm trying to get more accurately. Also, not sure if you noticed, but I did switch out my clipper to do this last step. The reason being is that this has a slower motor, so the blades move slower. It gives me more control towards what I'm doing. Once all of the steps are complete, I go back and detail my work. Here I'm just using the corners to get rid of any dark spots or imperfections. A quick tip when doing the C-cup, I always focus on starting at the top of the curve first and then work my way down just to avoid bringing that curve any higher than it should be. And then you just complete the steps all the way around the head, and here is the final look, guys. I hope you learned something, and if you did, please give me a like and a comment. It's going to give me the motivation I need to continue doing these videos for you guys. If you need any Gamma or Stylecraft tools, please be sure to use my discount code CHOOCH. It's going to give you a nice little discount. Also, don't forget to check out my other social media accounts. I'm pretty active on those. And that's it for this video, guys. I appreciate you and peace out.